I'm heading into Miles McEnery Gallery in the Chelsea Gallery District of New York City to see the new show of Bo Bartlett. So I'll give you a quick spin around of the installation of the show, and this body of work has been developed for the last 2.5 years. And this painting here, called Last Dog, is one of his more medium-sized pieces. It's like 48 by 66 inches. They're all oil on linen. And I'm just really struck by like the beautiful clarity of the color scheme. This next painting, Refugees, is another medium-sized one. It's 48 by 66 as well. And in this body of work, Bo is dealing a lot with the theme of transition and depicting people sort of right at the sort of turning point, in their lives. Or as the press release says, a pivotal standstill in a state of psychological and physical flux. This next painting is enormous. It's hard to tell in the video, but it's 88 inches by 120 inches, and it's called La Corrida. And there's just so many like beautiful textures. I really love like the areas of sort of rest and more openness, where he's using some gestural brush strokes and straight lines, and the transparencies that he's got in the shadows here are like so beautiful. I have to start using more transparencies in my shadows. And like then the straight line of that red sort of doorway. I just love that contrast. And the next one here, Travel Mercies, is also really big. It's 80 inches by 100 inches. And I always love in his work when he does this thing where he's got like a warm shadow on one side and a sort of cool sort of shadow on the other. He's such an amazing portrait artist. Yeah, and the cools in the skin are like so beautiful. It's hard to tell whether those cools are actually the color of the sky almost showing through or sort of reapplied, but it's about the same color. Another thing that I love that he's doing is he's got the edges all painted pink for every single painting in here. I guess that's the color of his ground, so he preps his canvas this beautiful pink color first. And this painting is the Cove and is 80 inches by 100 inches. And yeah, again, just the beautiful like warms and cools in the skin tones. And I love the gestural quality of the sky. Like, it's just so, gestural. And then the way he's building up the impastos of the lights. And the overall simplicity of the composition too. And this last one, called Zeitgeist, which is 80 inches by 100 inches, is probably my favorite piece in the show. I love these like mountains in the background. They have some pink glowing through, which is sort of the same pink as the edge color, and then just the composition is sort of so strange with this kind of poised sense, like it seems so symbolic. And so there's the pink glow like in the mountains. Oh, and he's getting so goopy and thick, like it's really cool in the grass color. He's really using the same palette for every painting, sort of a primary color scheme of like red, yellow, and blue, but it's sort of like pink for the red, this gray blue, and this like sort of orangey yellow kind of grass color. Beautiful show. This is Bo Bartlett at Miles McEnery Gallery in New York City.